yeah, it's like on the normal roads. You have some idiots driving around, and it seems that there's also one driving here.
Those hipsters, I want I said, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop giving me things.
Okay, so we've heard the complaints of our gherkin hater, so that means it is time for another cucumber challenge. This is episode number 2 of the cucumber challenge here in Malaysia. And here we are, just going through our qualifying lap. Can you believe it? We are going purple on the whole field in a HRT. I can't believe it. Those upgrades or something must have worked well because we're going purple so far in this qualifying lap. We're just going to storm away with pole position and just walk away with the win, Sebastian Vettel style, and he'll be the one who'll have to be lapped by me. So here we go, coming up to the hairpin and the second sector split. We should be up by a mile again, and we're nowhere near first. We're still up on 18th place or 17th place for a Q3 spot, so it should be good for maybe a Q2 spot, sorry. So let's see, closing the lap well. We have to make sure that we hit all these apexes well, but the third sector is just horrible for the HRT. It's got no straight line speed and it's got no aerodynamic capability. So this is the sector where the HRT really struggles, also because it's the longest sector as well. But closing the lap now, let's see how we can do in the second gear. We've sort of run wide a little bit, 2 corners in a row. Let's see if we can get into the next session. I'm just praying that we do. And how do we do? 17th! Yes! We did it! We did it, lads! Fist pump everywhere. We've got into Q2. But that was it. I was 1.5 seconds off of the next best car. I had nothing against a Williams or a Force India. HRT is just shit. But anyway, here we are. We're in start of the race. We are in 17th, so we got nowhere in that Q2 session. I just did one lap and then just proceeded to kill myself. So here we are in the race. As you can probably tell, it is raining. We have got the intermediate tyres on, which in my opinion are probably the slower of the 2 tyres. So yeah, let's see if we can get off to a good start here. If we can, that'll be awesome, but I really doubt it. In the rain, there's lots of carnage that could happen, so I'll be looking forward to a turn 1 calamity. Alright, so on the grid of the Malaysian Grand Prix, we've got our world's best qualifying performance. Let's see if we can convert it into the race. Here we go, straight up into nothing. There we go, straight up in a fast. We've got to get around the 2 Williams here, and yeah, we just get wheel spin in 3rd and 4th gear, and now one of the Toro Rossos is going to pass me up the inside, but I'm just going to shut the door on him. I'm going to brake really late. I forced Maldonado into a crash, and I'm very sorry about that, but it didn't hurt him too much. I hear the clutter of front wings behind me, but I've got up to a nice start. We're in P8. P7, and maybe we can get Schumacher too. We do. We're in P6. That's an awesome start. We're in the points again in this HRT. We've just got to make sure that we can hold on to it. But no, I'm going to go up the inside of Kobayashi, Vettel, and Button straight up into the podium positions in the HRT. This is an absolute dream. We're going to score our first podium in Formula 1. But, or are we? The rain, this might actually help me out here. It might slow things out and even things out a little bit in this HRT because there is no DRS in the wet. So the main advantage that the AI cars have over me is now gone. So I can just hold P3 if I can just get enough straight line speed off these straights. I've got to make sure that I get off the exit of that corner better than the other AI cars, and I should be able to hold this position for the rest of the race. But look at the straight line speed difference. Vettel and Button are all over me, but I've just managed to hold on in the early stages of this lap. In this race, sorry. But as far as I know, the AI cars normally tend to run like lean mixture or standard mixture early on in the race, and then they go into fast mixture later on in the race. So I'll have to watch out for that. But skipping to the start of lap 3 now, and we've got Alonso. We spun it on turn 2, and that's just given us position 2. Can you believe it? We're in P2, and Alonso, he's nowhere. He's going to have to sit behind me and get cranky. But here we go, carrying on to lap 8. And we're still in P2 at the moment. We've got plus 3 laps of fuel. We're in standard mix at the moment. I hope I bump this up into fast to keep Button behind me. I do. And he's he's swerving all over the straights, trying to find a way past, but he can't at the moment. He might have a look into the braking area. Is he braver than me? No, he's not. So I'm just going to hold P2 for the moment. Hamilton goes fastest with a 146.507. And he's just streaked away, really. He's like already into the second sector now. He's coming up to the second sector split, and I've just crossed the line. That is crazy. But he's got a massive lead. Nothing else really happened in the race. We're on the last lap now, and Jensen Button is going around my outside. He's got P2. But no, I'm going to brake a little bit later than him. I've run wide a little bit. He might cut back on me. He does, but he doesn't hold. I managed to hold the inside and hold the position for now. But he might have another go at me, but he has another poor exit off the corner, and that is P2 for the taking for me at the moment. Look at my tyres there. They're pretty worn at the moment, so I'll have to watch out for that and make sure I don't get any wheel spin or massive understeer in this HRT, which doesn't favour this middle sector here. I'm going to have to watch out for that. I've got plus 2 laps of fuel, and so I can run fast for the rest of this lap, but I probably won't. I've run wide a little bit there, and oh, look at that! Jensen has snuck through the P2. It was the only mistake I made in this whole race, and Jensen makes me pay for it, so that's P3. I've just got to make sure that Sergio Perez doesn't get me for P3, because I really want to hang on to this podium. This might be the only podium I ever get in a HRT, so I have to make it now. And Lewis Hamilton, look at that, he's like a whole minute ahead of the whole field. He takes out the race win here in Malaysia, and now I'm just looking to consolidate this win, this podium, till the end. But Sergio is 1.3 seconds back behind me, so it might be manageable, the gap back to him, so I should be able to hold on to this potential podium at the moment. I just got to make sure that I don't make mistakes like that. And look at that, he's onto the back of me again, and he's using the slipstream. I wonder how much curves he's got. He's going to go to the outside. I'm going to stick to the inside. Which way is this going to go? Is it going to go in my favour? I hope so. I really want to hold on to this podium. And through the final corner now, we get a good exit. We make sure we don't get any wheel spin, and we've taken a podium in our in our second race of this championship. We're going to astronomical heights now. What can we achieve in the remaining races of this championship? Anything is possible.
That's third on podium. Well done. Good race.
Oh yeah, as you do. My engineer just told me third on podium, like I get that every week. He's not at all impressed. He thinks I should just win the race by a whole lap, and then he might give a damn about me finishing first or second or whatever. But anyway, here's the results. Pedro de la Rosa is last once again. I don't know what's going on there. I think maybe we should get Shandok in or something to replace him. But here we go. We are in 5th in the standings. We've got 21 points so far. It's been a very good campaign. We're about 15 points behind. Jensen Button in the lead, and HRT are in 3rd. So if we can keep up this momentum, we might be a front-running team next season with budget allocations and what have you. So we may even get Kurz. If I can get Kurz this season or like pre-season, that'd be awesome. I'd be like lapping the whole field, won't I? Because I'm Narain Karthikeyan and I'm just a plain beast. But anyway, here's our podium celebration. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Cucumber Challenge. Not much action, but hopefully it should be a much more exciting race for the 3rd round in China.